شو عجبني ردك أنا دايما حضني جنبك لو كانوا كلهم ضدك حضل أحبك حضل أحبك.
Hello guys, this is Jessa May A. Pascual, BS Green 3CA. Papangunahan ko kung ano yung report namin. Pag-uusapan natin yung tungkol sa Philippine National Police. Under Philippine National Police, nakasaad na organized pursuant to RA 6975 as amended by RA 8551. So, ano ba yung Republic Act 6975? Entitled, an act establishing the Philippine National Police under the organized Department of the Interior and Local Government. At ang Republic Act 8551 naman ay entitled, an act providing for the reform and organization of the Philippine National Police. So, dito ay sinasabi na ang 6975, Republic Act 6975 ay binago ng Section 14 ng Republic Act 8551 na naglaan na ang minimum na kwalifikasyon sa edukasyon para sa appointment sa PNP ay dapat na isang formal na degree na baccalaureate. Pangalawa, law enforcement agencies under the operational control of the Department of the Interior and Local Government and administrative supervision of the National Police Commission. So, pag sinabing law enforcement agencies, they enforce laws to promote control crimes, and sila yung nagle-maintain ng peace and order sa ating bansa. Pangatlo, it is an organization that is national in scope and civilian in character as provided by Section 6, Article 16 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution. So, sinasabi sa Section 6, Article 16 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution, the state shall establish and maintain one police force which shall be national in scope and civilian in character, to be administered and controlled by a National Police Commission. The authority of local executives over the police units in their jurisdiction shall be provided by law. Pang-apat, headed by the Chief PNP with the rank of Director General appointed by the President and who shall serve a term of office of 4 years. Punta naman tayo sa national in scope. Means that the PNP is a nationwide government organization whose jurisdictions covers the entire breadth of the Philippine archipelago. So, sinasabi dito at nangangahulugan na ang PNP ay isang pambansang samahan ng pamahalaan na ang nasasakupan ay sumasaklaw sa buong lawak ng kapuluan ng Pilipinas. So, lahat daw ng sumasaklaw sa ating bansa sakop na ng mga PNP. All uniform and non-uniform personnel of the PNP are national government. Lahat daw ng uniforme, katulad ng mga pulis na naka-uniform at hindi uniformadong tauhan ng PNP ay mga empleyado ng pambansang pamahalaan. punta naman tayo sa civilian in character. Means that the PNP is not a part of the military, although it retains some military attributes such as discipline. So, sinasabi din dito at nangangahulugan na ang PNP ay hindi bahagi ng militar. Bagaman pinapanatili dito ang ilang mga katangian ng militar bilang disiplina.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Adornino Magayano Jr. So for today, we will make a report about the powers and functions of PNP and duties and responsibilities of police officer, and the last is organization and composition of the PNP. So let's discuss first the powers and functions of PNP. What are the powers and functions of the PNP? One is enforce all laws and ordinances relative to the protection of lives and properties. Two is maintain peace and order and take all necessary steps to ensure public safety. 3. Investigate and prevent crimes affect the arrest of criminal offenders, bring offenders to justice and assist in their prosecution. 4. Exercise the general powers to make arrests, search and seizure in accordance with the Constitution and pertinent laws. 5. That detain an arrested person for a period not beyond what is prescribed by law, informing the person so detained of all his rights under the Constitution. 6. Issue license for the possession of firearms and explosives. 7. Supervise and control the training and operations of security agencies and issues license to operate security agencies and to security guard and private detectives for the purpose of their professions. Second, the duties and responsibilities of police officer. Duties of a police officer. The primary duty of a police officer is to protect people and property. Common duties of police include controlling traffic, patrolling neighborhoods, responding to emergency calls, writing citations, delivering warrants, arresting violators, and submitting incident reports in a timely manner. Police are also called occasionally to testify in court about the situation they witness or handle. Additionally, duties of police include education, outreach to the public to help prevent and solve crime. A typically days varies depending on the jurisdiction and agency type. For example, a police officer in the inner city typically spends more time responding to 911 calls and investigating crimes than a small town sheriff in a remote area. Police officers are responsible for maintaining law and order and public safety. Education requirements vary by jurisdiction, but most officers are required to complete an academic program before receiving a badge. Annual salaries for a police officer also vary significantly between jurisdictions, and officers working in the different regions can sometimes earn far more or less than their counterparts within the state. And last, the organization and composition of the PNP. Organization and composition of the PNP shall be headed by a chief who has be assisted by 2 deputy chief, 1 deputy chief for administration and deputy chief for operations. Chief PNP and the 2 deputy chief shall be appointed by the President. No officer who is retirable within 6 months shall be appointed chief. The PNP shall be composed of a national office, regional office, provincial office, and district office, and city or municipal stations. The term of office of the chief PNP shall be 4 years. Count Rafael Creme, the national headquarters of the Philippine National Police, located in Quezon City, houses the office of the following: Chief PNP, 2 Deputy Chief, Chief Directorial Staff, Directorial Staff Units, Administrative Units, and last, Operational Units. Police Regional Office. The PNP is divided into 17 Police Regional Office Pro. It's headed by a regional director with the rank of Chief Superintendent, except in NCRPO where the NCR Director has the rank of Police Director. Provincial Police Office. For every region, there are provincial office. It's headed by a provincial director. In large province, police district may be established to be headed up by a district director. At the city or municipal levels or stations, it is headed by a chief of police. District police office and NCRPO is divided into 5 districts. It's headed by a district director. Manila Police District, formerly Western Police District, the Manila. Eastern Police District or EPD, the Marikina, Samwan, Mandaluyong, and Pasig.
Hello guys, I'm Richard Martinez from Film 3C Alpha, and for today's video I'm going to discuss with you the Camp Rafael Crame Police Regional Offices, Provincial Police, and the last one is District Police Offices. Start with Camp Rafael Crame. So Camp Rafael Crame is the national headquarters of the Philippines National Police, located along Epifanio de los Santos Avenue in Quezon City. Formerly the national headquarters of the Philippines Constabulary, Camp Crame is across from Epifanio de los Santos Avenue from Camp Aguinaldo, the national headquarters of the Armed Forces of Philippines. The camp was where the General Strike Force of PC was organized under Brigadier General Guillermo Francisco in 1939. So, a major detention are during the Marcos regime. Crame become one of the rallying points of people during EDSA revolution. So, that's the Camp Rafael Crame. Next is Police Regional Offices. Police Lieutenant General Cesar Hotron Arvinag paid his command visit to Police Regional Offices 1 as the PNP Deputy Chief for Operations and the Commander of Joint Task Force Covici. Police Lieutenant General Binag led the conferment of award to PNP personnel who displayed outstanding performance that contributed the Police Regional Offices 1 operating accomplishment, especially in the campaign against most wanted person and illegal drugs. The third one is Provincial Police. Provincial Police are small police organizations whose main duties are to enforce regional and national hunting and fishing laws, but have also expanded into environment protection, They provided traffic police service and participate in the security service arranged by the authorities. And for the last one guys is district police offices. Police district is a from division of a geographical area patrolled by a police force. The determination of the geographical area of a police district is necessarily governed by a variety of circumstances. Physical features have sometimes to be taken into account of affecting the demarcation of intercourse. More frequently, the occupations of the people and the amount of the population. The limited ideas of a simple-minded restrict of a former generation whose views of complete independence consisted in inhabiting two adjacent rooms in different parishes.
Guys, it's me, Patrice Maytunak from Cream 3CA, and for today's video, ang gagawin or i-discuss ko is the Philippine National Police Administrative Support Unit. First is the Crime Laboratory, which shall provide scientific and technical investigate, aid and support to the Philippine National Police and other government investigative agencies. Number 2 is the Logistic Unit, and it's headed by a director with the rank of Chief Superintendent, and shall be responsible for the procurement, distribution, and management of all the logistical requirements of the Philippine National Police, including firearms and ammunitions. Communication Unit is number 3, and it shall be responsible for establishing an effective police communication network. Number 4 is Computer Center, and shall be responsible for the design, implementation, and maintenance of a database system for the Philippine National Police. Number 5 is Finance Center, and shall be responsible for providing finance services to the Philippine National Police. Last is the Civil Security Unit, and shall provide administrative services and general supervision over the organization, business operation, and activities of all organized private detectives, watchmen, security guard agencies, and company guard forces. And now let's proceed to the Operational Support Unit. First is the Maritime Police Unit, and shall perform all functions over Philippine territorial waters and rivers. Number 2 is Police Intelligence Unit, and shall serve as the intelligence and counterintelligence operating unit of the Philippine National Police. Number 3 is Police Security Unit, and shall provide security for government officials, visiting dignitaries, and private individuals, and authorized to be given protection. Number 4 is Criminal Investigation Unit, and shall undertake the monitoring, investigation, and prosecution of all crimes involving economic sabotage and other crimes such as magnitude and extent as to indicate they are commissioned by highly placed or professional criminal syndicates and organizations. Number 5 is the Special Action Force, which shall function as a mobile strike force or reaction unit to augment regional, provincial, municipal, and city police forces for civil disturbance control, counterinsurgency, hostage-taking, rescue operations, and other special operations. Number 6 is Narcotics Unit, which shall enforce all laws relative to the protection of the citizenry against dangerous and other prohibited drugs and substances. Number 7 is Aviation Security Unit, and shall secure all the country's airport against offensive and terroristic acts that threaten civil aviation, exercise operational control and supervision over all agencies involved in airport security operation, and enforce and laws and regulations relative to air travel, protection, and safety. Number 8 is Traffic Management
unit and shall enforce traffic laws and regulations. Number 9 is the medical and dental care centers and shall be responsible for providing medical and dental services for the Philippine National Police. Number 10 is the Civil Relation Unit. This is the last unit of operational support unit and means that shall implement plans and programs that will promote community and citizens' participation in the maintenance of peace and order and public safety. Now let's go to the powers and function of the Chief Philippine National Police. The command and direction of the Philippine National Police shall be vested in the Chief. Philippine National Police who shall have the power to number 1 is direct and control tactical as well as strategic movements, deployment, placement, utilization of the Philippine National Police or any of its unit and personnel, including its equipment, facilities, and other resources. Number 2 is issue detailed implementing policies and instructions regarding personnel, funds, properties, records, correspondence, and such matter as may be necessary. And last is dismiss police officer. And third is dismanning levels, which is police to population ratio. 1 to 500 is the nationwide average, and 1 to 1,000 is the minimum police to population ratio.
Hey, what's up everyone? I am Margaret Geolog from Base Criminology Literature. Okay, for this video, I'm going to talk about the given report to me, which is the rank classification and its counterpart in military. Okay, let's start. So, ano yung mga naiisip nyo kapag naririnig nyo yung mga word o yung mga salitang military tsaka police? Diba sila yung mga alagad ng gobyerno? Kumbaga sila yung mga law enforcer. Siyempre, bilang isang law enforcer, they have their own duties and responsibilities, which is to one of their duties and responsibilities is to enforcing laws and regulations. So, dapat meron silang rules and regulation, di ba? Para maging mapayapa yung kanilang trabaho, dapat sinusunod nila ng tama yung kanya-kanyang regulasyon. At per station, meron silang kanya-kanyang protocols. At ang isang responsibilidad pa nila ay to prevent crimes, respond to all emergencies. So, bilang isang law enforcer, dapat sila ay palaging active at saka aware sa kanilang mga paligid. And also, conduct force protection, anti-terrorism, area security, and police intelligence. Okay, nakikita naman natin mga kaibigan kapag may mga panganib ay yung mga kapulisan o yung mga military yung unang sasabak, di ba? Lalong-lalo na kapag yung mga kalaban nila ay mga armado. So, paano ba maging isang law enforcer o yung PNP tsaka military? Okay, babasahin nyo. Examination and eligibility. The National Police Commission shall administer the entrance and proportional examinations for police officers on the basis of the standards set by the Commission as amended by RA 8551. Okay mga kaibigan, sinabi naman doon na dapat sasabak muna tayo sa entrance and proportional examination. So may dalawa tayong examination na tinatawag. At yung una ay police entrance examination, which taken by applicants of the PNP or military. Second examination is the police proportional examinations, which is taken by in-service police officers as part of the mandatory requirements for promotion. Police officer examinations, senior police officer examination, inspector examination, superintendent examination. Police officers who are licensed criminologists no longer need to take a police proportional examinations as part of the requirement for promotion As PRC board passers, they have already complied with the eligibility requirements. And we have also the two kinds of appointment, which is permanent and temporary. Permanent says that when an applicant possesses the upgraded general qualification for appointment in the PNP. Temporary is when the appointment of an applicant is under the waiver program due to wait requirements pending satisfaction of the requirement waived. Okay, i-mention din natin yung mga bagay-bagay kung paano mag-apply ng examination. Waivers for initial appointment to the PNP, Republic Act 8551. The age, height, weight, and educational requirements for initial appointment to the PNP may be waived only when the numbers of qualified applicants falls below the minimum annual quota provided. First is that an applicant shall not below 20 or over 35 years of age. Second, that any applicant not be meeting the weight requirement shall be given reasonable time but not exceed 6 months within which to comply with the said requirements. Third, that the waiver for height requirement shall be automatically granted to applicants belonging to the cultural minorities. At saka sa PNP at military, may tinatawag rin silang promotion, which is upgrading of ranks and or advancement to a position of leadership. And there are two kinds of promotion, which is regular and special. Regular means promotion granted to police officer meeting the mandatory requirements for promotion. Second is special, which is promotion granted to police officer who has exhibited acts of conspicuous courage and gallantry at the risk of his or her life above beyond the call of duty.
So, ito yung updated na rangko ng PNP. At ito naman yung rangko ng military.
So, dyan nagtatapos yung ating discussion mga kaibigan. Sana naintindihan nyo. And salamat sa pakikinig. God bless.
Good day. Good day everyone. Today's video is all about our subject character formation, and I will discuss to you the examination and eligibility, appointment of uniformed personnel and waivers for initial appointment of the PNP or RA 8551. So before I start, I will introduce myself to you. I am John Lloyd Tagaka from BS Criminology 3CA. Examination and eligibility. The National Police Commission shall administer the entrance and promotional examinations for police officers on the basis of the standard sets by the Commission as amended by RA 8551. The National Police Commission conducts two sets of police examination twice a year, one for those who are already in the police service or promotional, and another for those aspiring to enter the Philippine National Police or PNP entrance. The PNP entrance examination is open to all Filipino citizens who meets the age, height, and educational requirements. The promotional examination are open exclusively to all qualified uniformed members of the PNP who meet the minimum qualification standards for examination in terms of rank and eligibility. Types of eligibilities resulting from civil service examinations. Career service professional eligibility. Given to those who obtained 80% score or higher in the career service professional level exams. Career service sub-professional eligibility. Given to those who obtained 80% score or higher in the career sub-professional level exams. Career service executive eligibility. compared to those who qualify in all the requirements of and have passed both the written and interview passes of the CSE examination. Penology officer eligibility. Given to those who obtained a rating of 80% and above in the penology officer examination, and penology employee eligibility, given to those who have obtained a rating of 80% and above in the penology officer examination. Appointment of uniformed personnel. The PNP shall be headed by a chief who shall assisted by 2 deputy chief, 1 for operations and 1 for administration, both of whom shall be appointed by the President upon recommendation of the Commission from among the most senior and qualified officers in the service. There are 2 kinds of appointment. One is permanent appointment. Permanent appointment shall be issued to a police officer 1 after the completion of the required PNP field training for 12 months, actual experience and assignment in patrol, traffic, and investigation. Temporary appointment. When the appointment of an applicant is under the waiver program due to weight requirements pending satisfaction in the requirements waived. Waivers for initial appointment to the PNP or RA 8551. The age, height, and weight for initial appointment to the PNP may be waived only when the number of qualified applicants falls below the approved national or regional. The NAPOLCOM may grant height waiver to a member of an indigenous group within the region as certified by the National Police Commission on Indigenous People or Office on Muslim Affairs. Waiver of the age requirement may be granted and provided the applicant is not less than 20 or more than 35 years of age. Waiver of the height requirement may be granted to a male applicant who is 1.57 meter of a female applicant who is 1.52 meters. A lower height requirement may be set of applicants belonging to indigenous group as certified by the PNP.
Good day everyone, I'm Ronald S. Mendoza from BS Cream 3CA. For today, I will be going to discuss the status of the members to the Philippine National Police RA 6975 as amended by RA 8551 and RA 9708. Let us know what is Republic Act 6975 first. Republic Act 6975 is entitled as an act establishing the Philippine National Police under a reorganized Department of the Interior and Local Government and other purpose as amended by Republic Act 8551, Philippine National Police Reform, and reorganization of 1996 and further amended by RA 9708. According to Section 36 of Republic Act number 6975 as amended by Republic Act 8551, it is stated there that the uniformed members of the Philippine National Police shall be considered employees of the national government and shall draw their salaries therefore. They shall have the same salary grade level as that of public school teachers, provided that Philippine National Police members assigned in metropolitan Manila, charactered cities and first-class municipalities may be paid financial incentive by the local government unit concerned, subject to the availability of funds. The Philippine National Police or PNP Reform and Reorganization Act of 1998 or Republic Act number 8551 has upgraded the general qualifications for the appointment into the police service, amending for that purpose the Department of the Interior and Local Government Act of 1990 or Republic Act number 6975. As stated at the Senate Bill 2577, introduced by Senator Manny Villar, Section 30 of Republic Act number 6975, as amended by Section 14 of Republic Act number 8551, is hereby further amended to read as Section 30, General Qualification for Appointment. No person shall be appointed as officer or member of the PNP unless he or she possesses the following minimum qualifications. As stated at the Senate Bill 2577, introduced by Senator Manny Villar, Section 30 of Republic Act number 6975, as amended by Section 14 of Republic Act number 8551, is hereby further amended to read as Section 30, General Qualification for Appointment. No person shall be appointed as officer or member of the PNP unless he or she possesses the following minimum qualifications. Some qualifications are: first, must possess a formal baccalaureate degree from a recognized institution learning. Second, for a new applicant must not be less than 21 nor more than 30 years of age. Except for the last qualification, the above enumerated qualifications shall be continuing in character, and an absence of any one of them at any given time shall be ground for separation or retirement from the service. Provided the Philippine National Police members who are already in the service upon the effectivity of this act shall be given 5 years to obtain the minimum educational qualifications.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.